All right, so chefs, the week is over. 5 long days here. Tell me about your expectations coming into the week.
I have to say I was kind of looking forward to it, scared, apprehensive. Wanted to learn the best I could. Struggled, still struggling, but definitely improved from day 1 to day 5.
I was definitely nervous as well, but also willing to just take away anything that I could possibly take away throughout the week, and I feel like I accomplished that.
All right, so expectations met.
Yeah, they were definitely, I'd say they were met and probably some a little bit. Because everybody knows their quirks, but it's hard to walk into a situation where somebody's just going to, shove it down your throat and put it in your face. Not shove it down your throat, but put it in your face. Nobody wants to see their problems highlighted, and especially in front of their peers and, their boss. But I mean, it's something that it helps you overcome when you're able to sit there and listen to the criticism in front of everybody that you work with.
It helps you grow. Definitely helps you grow.
Kind of branching into that, so what did you learn about yourself? I guess the one thing or a few things.
I learned that towards the end, I tend to slow down and get bogged down with multiple details. I start strong, I finish weak, and I'm a little messy. And that's a hard habit to break. One thing Chef Judd likes is he likes to downsize into another container. And my training from 20 years ago was mess up as few containers as possible. You don't bog down your dish room. If you can plate from a pan, you plate from a pan. But Chef Judd's is more take from the pan to a smaller container and plate from there. And that was a very hard habit to break. And he broke it yesterday. He broke the habit yesterday.
I think there's just a lot of little things like that that's kind of going against the grain from what you're used to doing as opposed to what Chef Judd would like you to do. But in most cases, it seems to be that Chef Judd is teaching us to be cleaner, to be, teaching us sort of the classical way of doing things.
So a good takeaway of more organization, better cleanliness.
Most
Little things that get thrown by the wayside, in your daily routines, I guess.
I think the little things is that's when they add up, and next thing you're floundering.
It gets to be a little frustrating when you start working on one problem and you see another problem of yours rear its ugly head. You're like, well, I got this one sort of fixed, but now I got this one on top of it. And they build up. It helped the last day to just take all the constructive criticism and learn from it, and just finally on that last day put forth an effort that solves all the problems at once and fixes it. And when it turns out to be something great, it feels real good. I mean, I said to several people, this feels real good when you do it right, and it feels real ugly when you do it wrong.
I think we leave the day feeling our tail's been kicked a few times, and but we came back, and so I think coming back is it's like, all right, I'm ready for it all over again, I guess.
It doesn't matter how much you get kicked around as long as you learn and grow from it, and I think and have a positive attitude about it.
Oh yeah.
It's when you take it negatively and you're like, well, I'm not, getting white out. You got flaws too. You can't have that attitude that, yes, everybody has flaws, but look at what you have, and someone's trying to help you grow and move past those. I think at the end of the day, the rough time we had is well worth it.
So what's the biggest takeaway that you're going to be able to take back with you to your kitchen and incorporate, into your daily routine? Dennis, let's start with you.
Organization. As far as everything, it's hard for us to take the large volume that we do, cooking for 5,000 people a day, and then bringing it down to where we're cooking for 2 to 4. So it's definitely hard, but to take that and be able to move it back to our operations the grand scheme of things, break it down and show them some new methods on how they can keep it a little bit cleaner and a little bit better on the presentation for the students.
Fair enough. Reed?
I'd say pretty much the same thing. Organization with timeliness. So just cutting down time that it takes a lot of our cooks to fulfill certain tasks, and just keeping things kind of all in place and all organized. I think that we could be always continue to be more efficient in our own kitchens.
Aaron?
I agree. Sanitation and organization, I think they tend to go hand in hand. As you stay more organized, you stay more sanitary, and that's one thing in collegiate dining you're pushing for, is to be as sanitary as possible. So working cleaner and more organized just helps facilitate that. I think it's great.
I think we could all agree. I think even coming in with a game plan in the beginning and being pre-organized in your head, we've been going day to day to day to day to day. We're doing different things, but I think in the big scope of all of it, when we're able to lay out everything in detail and have repeated and repeated, I think will be, it's all, as we're all saying, it's the organization. And each day, I think we all say it, day one, our butts got kicked, and man, and then day two, things were a little better. Day three, we learned from watching somebody else's organization, and by today, things went a lot smoother, because it's truly about planning the day out before you even begin and trying to have your state of mind there.
Awesome. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Glad that you
Thank you.
enjoyed the week, took many things away from it.